What is up, YouTube? Samurai Jack back for another Let's Play of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. Last part we faced Weevil, and we're about to dethrone a king. So yeah, I made a new deck. Consisting of powerful monsters, and yet it's at a deck cost of $9.48. Once you see further down, there's a strategy to this. Other than having Blue Eyes White Dragon, have these two to make the fusion of Meteor B Dragon. And yeah, sort of the main card, because flipped up, all my light monsters get a 500 point boost. The Musician King I got from Reincarnation, and I'm like, what the heck. Phoenix Reflection number 2 to give me an extra turn in hand, technically. Aqua Dragon, Sangha Thunder, Thunder Dragon, 2 Thunder Unions, a Kaminari attack, 2 Mountains, Goblin Secret Remedy, 2 Dark Piercing Lights, Darkness Approaches, bunch of power-ups, Curse Breakers, and Royal Decree. And also, one more thing. While I was facing Labyrinth Ruler, I lined up Monster Tamer 3 times, got Summon Skull, and when I faced Weevil, lined up Qui-Gar Hercules and got Red Eyes. But yeah, here's the thing. Yeah, as you kinda saw in the deck, there are some cards where if you line up and get like Dark Magician, Red Eyes, Summon Skull, and Blue Eyes, they change the artwork. That was Red Eyes, and now for Summon Skull's new artwork. There we go. And speaking of change, Pokemon just recently announced that the 6th generation's coming. Oh man, am I excited for that. And looking from the ad, they changed. It's going to be for 3DS, which I coincidentally have, and there's going to be some big changes so far. Like, all the Pokemon are going to be in 3D, like in Pokemon Battle Revolution. So yeah, I may do a playthrough of that and Wi-Fi battles. With that said, I see you've got a Rose card. You must be one of Lord Crawford's Rose Crusaders. Your timing couldn't be better. When I heard Yugi had landed, I rushed my troops to the front. However, I arrived much too early. It will be some time before Lord Crawford and his men arrive. In the meantime, why don't we play a duel or two? I learned a trick or two from Seto that I'd like to try out. It's not every day you have the opportunity to play the great King Richard III of England. How about it? Sweet! Got both Red Eyes and Meteor Dragon. Fusion! To Meteor B Dragon. Save that for later. Curse Breaker forward to neutralize the increase. But yeah, you could say the deck consists mostly of light guys and 2 girls. It kind of hit me that I left it on previous while playing through this, while, you know, grinding and all that. Ah, dang it. Forgot to move my dark piercing light. Bright side, that's something Panther Warrior, something Sangha of the Thunder can take on. Alright, let's see, another Panther Warrior, M Warrior 2, Legendary Sword, and an Acid Trap Hole. Man, Meteor Beat Dragon is a colossus. Ah, just up by one, really? Oh yeah, since I'm not exactly commentating and just, actually playing it, kinda could tell you guys I'm also gonna be doing a side series with some friends of mine. You'll see soon enough. It's probably gonna be the second uploaded thing after this playthrough. Boom! But yeah, that move kind of looks like the equivalent of Flare Blitz. Except apparently you don't take recoil damage. Oh, Rude Kaiser. Oh wait, I just realized something. My mistake. Not 2 girls. Technically speaking 4, because of Mystical Elf and Magician of Fate. Let's see. But yeah, the 2 girls thing I said, I guess, yeah, it's pretty much a reference to that Jimmy Neutron episode where him and his friends pretty much became a parody of the X-Men. And yet somehow they came up with powers for the... And yet for some reason it's X-Men, and yet they did it. They called themselves N-Men, but with Jimmy had the powers of the Incredible Hulk and looked like the Thing. Cindy was pretty much Supergirl. Libby was Invisible Woman. Shane was the Flash from DC, and Carl just burped. I'm not even sure if there's a hero that exists with that power. Anyways, Thunder Dragon with the Horn of Light equipped. Oh, come on, another acid trap hole. Really? Well, it was good to see there wasn't a power increase, because that meant the other card would be Lava Battle Guard. I'm gonna send in Kaminari to attack the... Yeah. Activate that acid trap hole to... So my other card can live to fight another day. And there's Lava Battle Guard. Pretty much Swamp Battle Guard, but in red. Alright, a drum solo. You know what that kind of reminded me of? That episode of Regular Show where Benson did that drum solo, and apparently the drum solo was so badass it would leave your skeleton burning. Huh. Alright, time for an overkill finish. Alright, let's see. That Panther Warrior. Huh. I missed the first Panther Warrior. Hard armor. Ironic, because it's got a mad defense. Drat! I lost! Oh well, what'd you expect from a beginner, eh? Don't let it bother you. The important thing is how I perform on the battlefield. And with the support of Lord Crawford and the Rose Crusaders, victory will be ours for the taking. I'm afraid it won't be that easy, sire. Who? What? When? Where? Why? How? Lord Crawford, it's about time. And what exactly are you talking about, may I ask? I fear that aside from Kaiba Boy, all the Rose Crusaders have fallen at the hands of the Rose Duelist. They were beaten by the very person you just had the pleasure of dueling, sire. I present you the Rose Duelist. What? And may I add that I've decided to join Yugi Boy and the Lancastrians in their bid for power. What? My match with the Rose Duelist taught me the true meaning of power. Duelist may even be more powerful than Seto and the Rose Crusaders. That would mean that Yugi Boy is likely to succeed in landing his troops. With the greatest duel master backing the Lancastrians, the Yorkids are bound to be defeated. I would be a fool not to back the winning horse. And what of your hostage son, Lord Crawford? You wouldn't dare touch a hair on his head if you and your troops are defeated. Oh my! I believe Yugi Boy and his army has arrived. It's showtime, sire. Woo! August 22nd, 1485, the final battle of the War of the Roses commences on Bosworth Field. Some time later, that was my impression of the French narrator from SpongeBob. A horse, my kingdom for a horse. Richard III falls in battle. And yet I'm somehow able to redo him a couple times. Time paradox, I guess. Lo, here this long usurped royalty from the temples of this wretch have I plucked off to grace thy brows withal. Wear it, enjoy it, and make much of it. The victory brought about by Yugi's troops signaled the end of over 300 years of rule under Plantagenet. Apparently it was longer than the war in Avatar, Last Airbender. The last time I checked, that it was over 100 years of war. My thanks to you, Samurott Jack. Without your help, this victory would not be ours. Earning the respect of Lord Crawford and enlisting his aid ensured the fall of the Richard III. I cannot thank you enough. I owe you my thanks as well, for I would have hated to be on the losing side. Now all that's left of the enemy is that despicable... that despicable Seto. Sorry, I just had to do the Daffy Duck despicable. Lord Crawford, do you know where he might be? Knowing Kaiba Boy, my best guess would be Stonehenge. I see. I have to admit it, but I doubt that we have power enough to take out a duelist of his level. I must ask a favor of you once again. Face the evil one and end his threat once and for all. Master, let's go. Alright, next time we face Seto.